Oh, and God forbid you fell down the wrong hole. Death will die. Again. More of this music. This fantastically monotonous and depressing music. Also jump up ladders. Outrun the screen. Oh god, I'm off the screen. Yeah, this is why I want this jump thing, because, last time oh, I got up there. Yeah, jumps in this game are weird. I thought I couldn't make that jump. I've tried before, was not able. Maybe I am now. Maybe I just was not doing it properly. The 5 minutes of me jumping my head into a ceiling before, apparently all for naught. I do this for you folks. I play these games so you don't have to. I will admit the whole dual character thing is kind of neat, but there's just too many problems along with it. There's just too many problems with the core game to make that to really stick around. Yeah, so like this. I'm trying to activate the switch, but it keeps activating that speech bubble instead because they're placed too close together. Alright. Now, some of you may be saying, well, you're being kind of hard on this game, Matthew. It's... or HalfBeard. I don't know how I... Some of you know my real name. My name's Matthew, by the way, if you don't know my real name. You may be saying you're being too hard on this game, HalfBeard. I mean, you know, it's a little indie game. And really, how much did it cost you? Well, to be fair, it didn't cost me anything. But the real question there is what it's going to cost you. And what it's going to cost you is $20. Interplay has the gall to charge $20 for this, which is absolutely ludicrous. I can find... I mean, people who read the site regularly know we started out reviewing Xbox Live indie games. I've played plenty of decent indie games that were literally, like, a fifth of the price, if not less. Let's see. Oh, yeah, a fifth of the price, if not far less than that, on the Xbox Live indie game circuit. But that just seems to be, their way of, try to there we go, that switch finally activated. That just seems to be Interplay's way of, I don't know, it's deciding that's... How the hell was I supposed to get on that in time? That just seems to be the way Interplay is charging for their games right now. I was on Steam a little bit, doing a bit of research before doing this video, and took a look at Interplay's recent catalog, and they had put up Earthworm Jim 1, 2, and 3, each for $20. And as much as I love Earthworm Jim, you know, I grew up in the 90s and I like that crap as much as anybody else, that's a lot of money for Earthworm Jim. Particularly Earthworm Jim 1, which, you know, if you remember, is already on an Xbox Live Arcade, except as an HD remake, and for $5 less, with a new multiplayer mode and a whole scrap of new difficulty modes. As far as I can tell, the version that Interplay has released on Steam is just the old version, with no HD, with no new, more reasonable difficulty modes, with no multiplayer mode, just fucking Earthworm Jim. And for $20, that's asking a lot. Earthworm Jim 2 is fine too. I mean, as much as and that one's not available at least. And that's for Earthworm Jim 3D. That's not that good a game. That's not worth $20. I don't think I would have paid $20 for that when it was, you know, new on the N64. I'm not gonna pay $20 for it now on a goddamn Steam. I love Steam, but I don't want to play that game on a PC. I want to play that with a gamepad. And sure, I'm sure it's got gamepad support, maybe, but oh jeez, not the place to fight bats. Also, this music I know I've said it before, but it feels like it's drilling into my skull. It's just not entertaining. So apparently that platform's just gone. No getting death up there, which means, as far as I can tell, no... Let's see if we can... Nope. Nothing doing. That platform coming down? Yeah, okay, good. It's coming down. Very slowly. Yeah, that's kind of the whole thing with this game, is Despite the fact the enemy, what just, I think I touched that platform and the platform killed me. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's the thing with this game. Despite the fact, you know, it. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Is it up here again? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this game is slow, is what I'm trying to say, and not getting out. This game is real slow, and it's just painful. Sitting here and watching this game try to slowly move itself along is the most just arduous and exhausting thing. And I want to like this game in all its truth. Like, there's, as much as I really don't like the color palette the game has chosen, and some of the art design is a little ugh. There's some neat stuff. Why is it going up again? Ugh. Whatever. We'll wait here. I don't know why it's going up again. There's some neat stuff to it. There's some neat look to it. I really like the way Death and the flyer design, the weird big Garfield eyes on kind of grotesque character models. There's something about it I like, but it's not done with, the rest of it's not done with a degree of quality that I can really get behind, is the problem. Like, I kind of despise despise this color palette. I've kind of, as I've said a billion times it feels like so far, and I totally mean it, this music, oh good friggin' lord, this music. These controls, which are in some points tight, but in some points, like, turn this goddamn switch impossible. Like, look, I can't, how was I supposed to get on that? There's no way to get to it from here. You have to be up here to get it, but you can't. So we're gonna skip this level, because it's poorly designed. Much like the rest of the game, but whatever. Again, the thing with this game is, it's got a lot of cool concepts, and I like that. Cool concepts are great, you know? But the problem is, I just don't feel like it's executing on said concepts real well. Yeah, here's that jump thing I thought I was looking for earlier. Way to show up now. Gonna buy another one of those, just in case. In case level 4 decides to be just like level 3. We're not gonna spend too long in here. Level 3 took far longer than I was expecting it to, because, well, again, poor design. There's just something about this game that it just kind of rubs me wrong. It doesn't control well, it doesn't look good, and it doesn't feel good. Like, again, there's things about the visual aspect that I like this background I think looks really kind of cool, but like some of the color palettes earlier were just kind of gross, and the way this game looks, everything's kind of indistinguishable. I mean, the only thing I can really tell is, I can kind of tell what's a platform and what's not, but there's a lot of other stuff where it's just kind of a big mishmash of crap. I don't know what stuff is. Where am I going? I'm trying to get up there. Alright, like, yeah, see here, like, I couldn't exactly tell where this stone thing ended, because it all just kind of looks like random background scenery. Again, just praying stuff will work. Watch Death do his little power walk. Yeah. And then that starts me back here, because this game's awesome. Sorry I'm not talking too much. This game puts me to sleep. It really does. Like, that's a painful game to watch. It's a painful game to play. Like, honestly, if you're still sticking around with me through this, you know, you're a trooper. Is this an invisible wall? Is there an invisible wall in my platformer? What the? Would it really have been so much work to just build the wall up here, make a mountain here? You wouldn't need to do anything to the background. You just build a frickin' wall right here. Right here. Follow the fly, just down the wall, make a wall. But no. No, they made, and then they just made this. I can't even go to the little alcove they made. This just friggin' random, stupid wall. Awful. Awful. Again, I almost want to say, like, my dislike of this game is not justified because I haven't played enough of it, but at the same time, it just keeps giving me reasons to dislike it. That's why we're doing this video and not a full review, because I, for the life of me, don't think I could stomach enough of this game to do a review of it. Which I'm sure is saying a lot, but fuck if I care at this point. This is not a good game. Certainly not worth $20. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Like, it looks nice, I will grant it that, but the fact of the matter is, anybody can make an HD game these days. You can do HD for a very little. Again, I'm gonna say XBLA again because I'm sorry, Xbox Live Indie Games because yo, you can do stuff real cheap on Xbox Live Indie Games. Like, look at that goddamn bat. How am I? He's really small, and I don't exactly have a ton of precision in my aiming with these weird lobby fat shots. These are not... There's a difference between challenge and just poor design. You make the bat a little bigger, or you make my controls a little tighter. This isn't a friggin' NES game. And I don't want a friggin' NES game. I understand people's love for nostalgia, but you know, we're in the year 2011. I want some... If you're gonna make a friggin' side-scrolling platformer, you know, we've had the last 20 or so years to work out that formula to a bloody frigging T. Get it right. So yeah, this is Death Eating Souls. They increase your score. What does score do? Search me. Not a clue. Oh, there goes Death. Death is dead. I probably could have made that jump. I probably could have, but I'm not. We're done with this. Hey, here's another weird thing, just quickly before we go. Exit and close. You can just exit the entire game from the menu, and I appreciate that. But why put close off to the far right here in a kind of a small font when it's real easy to just move fast and click exit and exit of the entire game when you might just want to close out of the menu because you accidentally pressed escape. Anyways, we're going back to the map. Oh no, game over. Game over indeed. Honestly, the thing I like most about this game is this screen right here. Just Death, looking apathetic, the fly sitting there, smoking. And, yeah, I mean, honestly, the look on their faces kind of mirrors the look on mine. This game, they're just boredom, apathy, unhappiness. This game sucks. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to the independent programmers group. I'm sorry to Interplay who picked up the game. I know I'm sure you wanted good press when you sent it to me, but I tell the truth, and the truth is this kind of blows. Particularly for $20. It's not a full review, but it's a heads up.